Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Realeeyes. Today we'll be covering on the topic documents that are required while applying for MBA program. So Utkarsh, this is for you since you've asked in my previous videos that you wanted to understand more about the documents that are required. So the most important documents will be covered in this video. First one is definitely your transcripts. So you will receive your transcripts from your school in India if you're doing a BTech or if you're doing some other degree. So you can get them from your college, but some schools, some business schools in USA want you to actually convert your transcripts to US credential system, that is like GPA. In here, most of the schools in USA actually have their credential system using GPA, that is 4.0 is their maximum GPA. So I used ec.org in order to convert my transcripts into US system. So I'll add link to the description in the below video so you can actually see if it's some like if you're applying for such schools, you can use that link and apply for the transcripts to be converted. Then the next most important thing is your resume, because your resume tells something about you. What have you done? Which colleges have you been to? And do you have some work experience? So they would like to know a little bit more about you. So they will ask you to upload your resume and your degree certificate. But if your degree certificate is not yet received or you're still in process, then it's fine. You can tell them that I am still in my fourth year and I will get my degree certificate after some time after graduating. You can explain that to them and you'll be waived off and you can apply before joining to the school again. And then the next most important documents are letter of recommendations. At least you should have 2 to 3 letter of recommendations, either from your college professors or from your colleagues. If you have work experience, not colleagues, maybe consider a manager. If you are having like that good bonding with your manager and they know like you're actually going for MBA, ask them for letter of recommendation, ask them to write little good words about you and what have you done and what can you actually achieve more. So have at least 3 letter of recommendations in hand and use them while applying for different schools. Then this is kind of a most important for everybody to actually focus on, that is statement of purpose. Most of the B schools, I mean, in master statement of purposes can be like one and they can just tweak here and there and then apply for different colleges. But in MBA, statement of purposes will be asked in such a way like they may include essays. They might ask you to write 2 to 3 essays, which will actually make them understand what you are as a person, how you can think. So mostly they're like behavioral questions. They'll give you some situation and make you think, how would you react to that situation? What is your response? They would want that information to be part of those essays so that like they can judge you a little bit better. So these are the most important documents. Other than that, I have submitted GMAT and IELTS. So after COVID, things have changed, and a lot of schools have waived GMAT or GRE for business, and a lot of schools are accepting Duolingo tests, which are equivalent to IELTS and TOEFL. Check with the schools that you wanted to go whether they have the requirement or not. And mostly I would prefer write GMAT and IELTS, because if you want to be considered in merit scholarships, GMAT are necessary. GMAT score is necessary. And also like most of the schools would want to know if you're coming from a non English speaking countries. That is definitely, we know, like, as Indians, most of us speak English and everybody understands English. But for USA, India is a non-English speaking country because we have our own languages. So they would actually ask you to take at least one of the English tests, that is IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo. So yeah, check for the colleges that you're applying. If it is mandatory, do write them and apply. Other than these, for the application, they might ask you to actually pay $50 to $150 application fee. I have a quick tip for you. Few of the colleges, including Kelly Business School and Harvard, they offer waivers on application fee. Few of them, if you actually speak to the admissions office, you will get waivers, and if you speak to the student coordinator, you can get waivers. Check if that particular school has that criteria so that you can actually take advantage of the waiver, and you can save some $50 to $150 of application fee for yourself. So this is the tip for the day, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope Utkarsh, this actually helps you to understand what are the required documents. I know you specifically asked whether GMAT and IELTS are a requirement. I would say take them. But if you are planning for the schools that doesn't have these as a requirement, then you can skip them. Just make sure that you know that you have their information for sure. And if you don't have the information, do contact admissions office. They're very helpful. Schedule a half an hour meeting with them. They will also explain about the application process. So I did that. I mostly try to schedule my appointments with the admissions office and get as much as information possible. So do that and don't rely on consultancies. Do your own research, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe I'll cover like what are the requirements for visa, what documents are required for visa in the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe if you find this information useful.